What's going on, guys? So we're here today enjoying this nice day. I got a pretty common question all this time. Is like how did it start, how my career started. It's been years and it's been a while really, but I really want to talk to you guys today and kind of like walk you guys through all my life, how things improve. I think that all of you guys out there are trying to improve your lives. Everything is possible. I think it's just all about the commitment and time that you put into this and trading. You can definitely achieve many goals. I've achieved mine. I mean, you guys probably see my cars, and I'm a car guy. So, and I guess many people have different type of goals, and that's fine. But again, I just want to walk you guys through today and into all the things that I've done, accomplished. You know, my life. It wasn't as easy as you guys think. You know, I didn't burn rich, but yes, you know, I think I did a pretty good job to build my business and build my career, and then be good at trading. And that's what I want for all of you guys, right? You guys are watching this, and I hope you guys enjoy this and kind of reflect yourself into anything is possible as long as you put commitment to it, all right? And another thing that I think that we all have partners. You know, he my boy. I raised him since he was little, and I think he's been a big part of my career and my life. I felt like at the beginning it's too hard. We will lose a lot of money. I lost a lot of money, and I think that that's the biggest part. You know, people get frustrated. I guess my nights, studying and trading and working. I mean, this little guy over here, he was with me. I mean, I think he was like my little partner in all this, and in the toughest times, toughest days, he was there. So I guess I got to thank him for a minute. He was my emotional support at some point. And I know many of you guys probably have dogs or pets. They do feel, right? They do listen. Yeah, definitely. He was definitely a good part of that. His name is Draco, by the way. Yeah, he's 7 years at Rottweiler, American Rottweiler. Yeah, but he's been a good boy so far. Yeah, and another thing, guys, like it's just life. Life is it's a very interesting thing. I'm saying goals are one of the things that you guys should focus every single day. Like cars are mine. My kids are really the motor. What fuels my wishes to be better, right? I mean, I think that it's a very precious thing in the world. We do this for them. Oh, what's up, guys? We're back here. A little trip that we took it from my house, and I wanted to visit a few places that that's where I used to work, and just kind of spend some time trying to collect some money. I think we all do that at the beginning, right? We're trying to fund our camps, just make some money because we gotta pay the bills, right? Stocks trading doesn't really pay you much at the beginning, but we come to realize down the road that we can actually create wealth doing this. So yeah, I just came here to visit, see what what's up, what's with the people out, who remembers me. We're here with my friend Jose. We used to work for 3 years, and just catching up with him and good times. And yeah, just want to see what's up. How you doing, buddy? Good, awesome, man. And just see how you're doing, and see how things changed. A lot of change. That building wasn't here. That's new. There was nothing there. So it's just funny how things can change. In a few years, right? So yeah, man, how are you doing? How things are going?
I'm good. Like I've been here for like 6 years, and like I met him here, and we've been working here for like 3 years now, and it's really life-changing to see him really succeed from McDonald's now to owning his business. And
So we just at McDonald's. We took a little trip back here. Burger King, probably you guys know a lot. probably eat a lot of that. But this is what I used to, grind up a lot, and it's hard. I mean, one thing I want to tell you guys is that you gotta work hard, right? I cannot tell you how many hours I used to even work, do overtime, trying to find out what to do, how to get some cash. I think it's a very big start and a very big issue for a lot of us at the beginning, right? Capital. Believe it or not, man, it was not enough, right? I know you gotta pay bills. We all gotta pay bills, insurance, phone, food. We're gonna clothes. You guys love cars, then you're gonna spend cars. I used to spend money that they don't have, right? So that's how I knew, right, that you gotta do something else. And I guess that I don't believe in excuses, right? Many people used to tell me like, hey man, I have a full-time job, I can't do this. But I mean, I had 2-3 jobs. I used to do Uber Eats on top of my other 2 jobs. I used to do Uber Eats, right? I used to go to college, full-time, bro. So, and it was a lot. I can't lie you how many hours. Sometimes I wouldn't even sleep, right? I'll spend hours a night studying charts, stocks, going out, went to it like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and literally being up since 6 in the morning to all night, right? So you gotta bring up, guys. I mean, it's not easy, and that's the reason I'm telling you guys right now, because I want you guys to know all my stages of life. Again, I'm probably gonna take you guys around. You guys gonna see how college was, and I think that as well there in college was good because it made me think a lot. I used to meditate a lot, think into, you gotta think about what's gonna be your life. What do you want to do in life? You don't want to be working that 9 to 5, whatever. Nobody wants to. I mean, unless you want to accomplish those big goals that you have, then yeah, you're gonna work hard a lot. So I actually, talk to a few people here. They're a little busy. I mean, I would love to, have one of them here talking to you guys like we did at McDonald's. A little busy. That's their life. That's another thing. Like you become a slave. You don't want to be that, right? You definitely want to be your own boss. That you can, they have this freedom that you can do anything you want, not only for yourself but also for your kids and your family, right? So that's it's a very interesting life, but I guess everybody can achieve it. It's just how committed you are to this journey, to this career, and really you can really succeed to anything, right? It doesn't necessarily need to be stocks, but as long as you're committed to anything you love, I mean, you can be a great, sportsman, sportswoman. You can do a lot of things, even different companies. So the only thing I want to push you guys is to do whatever you love. Just do it. Don't really think in anybody else, because I cannot tell you how many times being in these places, people when I start seeing me doing this, stocks or studying, they will laugh at me. They don't believe me, but now see me now, right? So you need to prove to them, prove it to yourself. I think that's one of the things that I focus a lot. It's just I'm competing to myself, not to them. But again, eventually they will realize that you were that guy, right? You were that guy. And like any family, there is always going to be one guy that's going to be different. They're going to be the millionaire of the family. So I'm that guy. I'm happy. And of course, this is not the end. You can see me grinding every single day. I won't stop. I'll probably do a lot more for you guys because I have so many plans, so many projects to the community. So all you guys are watching this right now. And of course, the only thing I can tell you is don't let anybody put you down. Again, I cannot tell you how many times I had people telling me that you cannot make it, you won't make it, it won't work. They will laugh at it, but again, seeing them now, now they won't help, right? But that's life. That's life. You're gonna find a lot of bumps, and again, it's part of this, this career, right? Haters, envy, but at the end of the day, guys, there is only one person that we answer to, is God. As long as you believe, as long as you have those thoughts in there, He's watching. I'm a believer, so yeah. I mean, I believe that. As long as you do things right, God is good with you, and He's definitely going to be helping you out, right? Now that we're done, this little pep talk, because I really want to talk to you guys, it's that we're going to take another trip. I'm going to take you guys to college, see what's around, see my area, because that was my life for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? The grind up. All right, guys, so just come with me and let's get it. All right, guys, well, I'm on my way to college. It's been a while that I haven't actually said that. It's been years now. But I wanted to show you pretty much what I used to do. That is one spot really in college that I used to really go there, sit and think, what was going to be about me and my future. Kind of like think about and, like meditate. Believe it or not, it helps a lot. You actually take some time and start thinking, into planning what are you gonna do with your life. If you don't do it, do it. You go to places that you feel more calm, or that helps you to think. I used to do that in college because I was busy, and then obviously I had to jump from class to class, and like I said, I was doing Uber Eats and trying to get some more money for the market. So whenever I had time, I'll sit there because for my next class, and I started thinking into what am I gonna do? What's my plan? What is the next project I'm gonna start building, right? It was a very interesting stage, I guess, of my life. So yeah, I really wanted to share that, and of course, I mean, so many things happened to me. Like I cannot even tell you how many people I met in college, and when I used to talk to them, and they to tell me like, well, you want to be a trader, you want to be, create this, this community that I currently have, right? A lot of people didn't believe me, right? They will say, no, it's not gonna work out, right? I mean, who's gonna really start investing? And that's kind of the thing, right? If you start realizing that this probably happened to you guys, many people on your circle don't even trade, they don't even want to invest, right? Traders, people that invest, we are really the minority pretty much out of there. So when you start telling this thing to people around you, they won't believe you, right? And the ones they do, right, they're gonna judge you. Sometimes they're gonna tell you, well, it's gonna take a lot of time for you. It's gonna lose a lot of money. Don't do it. At least when I told to my parents I was gonna dedicate myself to doing this, I definitely understand that concern. But obviously they support it. So I guess that if you guys have your loved ones, your family out there, it's never a bad thing. Share those things as long as they're supporting you, right? But that's funny. I mean, I haven't seen. To be honest, I haven't really seen nobody from my classes in college or anywhere. Like I have some friends, I follow some people, but I haven't seen it done anything extraordinary with their lives. I mean, they're just staying the path, right? They just went to college, and then they're trying to aim to get a good job based on their career. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I respect that. I'm always thinking to, I guess, you need to have some sort of bigger dreams. I guess I couldn't just think myself and, well, you know what, I'm gonna study this and I'm just gonna, just go get an office and work for somebody, right? So that's kind of what most people do, right? They work for somebody. So I don't know, man. Just like I got my business degree, got communication skills degree. I finished my behavioral science degree, so I got 3 degrees. I'm working even now. I'm finishing my marketing, masters. So it's very interesting, educating yourself, right? It's never a bad thing, right? I think that once I was told what is better than a rich person, and is an educated rich person, right? So again, if you are in college, I think it's a good thing, right? Now I know some people say, well, you know what, I don't need to go to college to be, become successful and rich. Yes, you're right. You're totally right. You don't have to. I guess if you have the possibility to do it, do it. You don't have it, you cannot force it. But if you are on the path that I was personally, try to do the best. I feel like anything in life that you commit yourself to do, you really want to do your best. I feel like when I did it, I did not want to upset my parents into the expectations that they had, and obviously I beat their expectations into who am I and what I built and what I accomplished. And of course, I think the best thing out of this is seeing your parents happy about you, right? Knowing that, because you start thinking about it, we are really what have our parents concerned, right? Again, they're always thinking in us. They're thinking, well, they always, I guess they put time, effort, like money, to raise us. So I guess when you actually become this person that successful, then you're gonna take like a big weight out of their back, because they're finally gonna be thinking, well, you know what, I raised my son or daughter, on a good way, and now she's, successful enough to take care of herself or himself. So we really take that big weight out of their back, and I think they deserve that. I feel like we need to work a lot and grind a lot every single day to do that, right? To all those years that they actually work hard and take that weight out of the back. right? Because I know I've met many people through the years, and you won't believe like parents. And I'm again, I have 2 kids. Um, I will do anything for give them the best life possible, and I know my parents did that, and I'm sure like a lot of you guys have parents that did they did the exact same thing. So value their time, right? Work hard. Don't waste your time. Time is a luxury, like I tell my students. Right? That's the only thing that we can have back, right? Time. So if you're wasting it, don't do it, right? Start thinking into what are you gonna do with your life, because life is very short. So you definitely need to build that plan, execute it, and then start working on it. Because let me tell you, once you look back, it's gonna be 5 years, it's gonna be 10 years, and again, if you haven't done anything, then you're gonna be regretting yourself, wasting all the time, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, having fun is great. I've done it, I've gone out, enjoyed myself, but I was lucky, I guess, to realize, in my 20s that I wanted to be something else, not just, partying every single day. I guess I never had that that idea, and it's funny because I did have people, and I still do, friends that they are 30 years, 40 years, and they still out there, partying. I guess that's what they want to do. That's, again, I totally respect it. I'm just saying that I don't think it's the optimal thing to do. I guess people can always do better, improve themselves. So yeah, I guess that wasn't just me, right? I guess you guys need to have bigger dreams. I know a lot of you guys probably wants to buy that car that you want, or maybe have a bigger house, or maybe even buy something again for your parents or your kids or anything really. Like you can, money doesn't just fall from the sky. You gotta make it, right? Somehow, either you work hard, like I used to do, get extra jobs, get a part-time, get 2 full-times, get some Uber Eats. Again, I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that, because I think like I actually would respect somebody, it doesn't really matter who it is, but I would respect, I think, anybody that will tell me, look, you know what, I have 2-3 jobs, I'm doing this to build my wealth. I would respect that, because you will respect the grit, right? But I don't believe in excuses, and many times I have people telling me, I can't do this because I'm tired, and I get it, we all get tired, but you want to be extraordinary, you want to build these things, you can get tired. When you are young, you can get tired, right? Even now, I believe me, I do a lot of things every single day, not just trading, not just being in the communities, have companies to manage, and I like have relationships to talk and to build, clients, and every single day I sleep maybe 5-6 hours sometimes every night, because I literally wake up 6 in the morning and I go all day long until like 12 midnight, 1 a.m. sometimes. So yes, I might not, some people would say, well, you need to sleep some more. Probably yes, but I guess I'm trying to really maximize my time, and of course trying to build as much as I can. Well, I can, because obviously I want to enjoy my life too, right? Like I said, life is short, so I'm definitely trying to, by my 40s, have enough, and then that way I can enjoy my family and I can enjoy myself while continue building the wealth, right? But comfortably. So, it's not late. I know some people will say, well, you know what, I'm already old, I'm already 40, 50, say, don't get me wrong. You can always start. That is, I think, the biggest step is to start in this journey, trading and investing. And even if you don't want to do it for yourself, like, do it for your kids. I mean, you can do it for your kids, for your nephews, family. Like, there is always going to be someone that is going to resonate to what you're doing, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. I guess that's a little pep talk in our way there. We're almost there. And I'll show you guys around and see where I was, and we probably kind of just drive around into what I used to do here. I hope this is eye-opening into you guys and in your future. And obviously, as long as I'm gonna be there. I'm happy to talk to many people every single day and drop some tips, guide you guys, help you to build something, right? I guess that what we do in the Alpha community and what I do with my life is try to build legacy with people. That's the only thing that we can do that obviously we can be remembered for. right? Because again, we're not gonna be here forever. We know this. So at least I wanna build something. I wanna make something that people can remember me and can remember this community that we're building for years and years and generations and generations. So just keep that in mind. And I guess all of you guys want to be remembered, right? For what you did, for what you are working for every single day. And a lot of you guys show up to the market every single day to try to make some money, grow, right? All of this. So, just keep at it. Don't give up. Yeah, and again, just can't let that green down, right? And if you gotta keep work more hours until you get more comfortable, with your journey. All right, guys. But yeah, we're close, and let me show you where it was. All right. We're finally here, guys, and it's been a little nostalgic because again, I haven't been here since 5 years ago, 6-7 years ago. Things change a lot. But this is where I used to come, guys. I used to come here and kind of meditate a lot. I guess watching the water will help me to think about my future. And I used to actually come here, sit on one of these chairs and start thinking and what I was gonna do. And this is where I used to pretty much walk every day, from class to class, going to my car, getting something to eat, and sometimes even between my breaks. What I used to do, I used to go do some, like I said before, some Uber Eats, trying to get that extra cash, because there will be times that I'll be, have like 2-3 hour hold between my schedules, so I had to wait for my next class. And again, either I was doing that or I would come here and I started, thinking. It was a very interesting, I guess, part of my life, but I guess you can see around it's a very nice place. It definitely changed, and I guess this has been a big part of my life. So, like I said on the car, keep it out, guys. If you are in college, if you are in university, don't give up, right? It's gonna be a good satisfaction for yourself and obviously for your family. But yeah, we'll just drive around, check the Dogville town center. I used to hang around there too for a minute, and obviously we'll probably be ending around one of the biggest places where I probably used to go a lot to really think. What's going on, guys? Well, I hope this was enjoyable. It was quite a day, and there's definitely a lot of things that you guys saw in my journey. It's been a lot, and I hope this was motivational, and of course at the same time eye-opener into you guys can follow your dreams, don't give up, don't let people tell you you cannot. You definitely can. Again, cars are just one part of my life, but at the same time the growth is there, right? And I know you guys can do it. Just keep doing what you're doing. And of course, keep staying to the content. I hope you guys enjoying it, the educational and of course the motivational part as well that we have every single day. All right, guys? But again, stay tuned with me. This is just the beginning. We're gonna have more and more projects, and I hope you guys enjoy, follow me on my journey. All right, guys?